Here we go. Got there eventually. Right. The music always cuts out whenever I tab out. Mic looks okay. It should be okay because I never ever change the settings in between streams, but I can never tell. Bar always looks really small, but then the music of the game is always small, so I guess it's relative. But yeah. So, hi, we're back playing Divinity, as you can see. We normally have D&D Storm King's Thunder on Wednesday, but unfortunately the DM is not available. So, I thought I'd continue playing this. I last played this on last Monday, and I wanted to play it again this Monday, but I had no light in my room. My light bulb went, and I didn't get a new light bulb until today because I'm lazy. But I did get myself a drink. So, now we're here playing this, and we're going to continue playing Sebille, I think it was pronounced. I've only played the game once. Yeah, we're playing through the story of one of the pre-made characters that you could select. I have a variety of custom characters that I play with friends occasionally in this game, but my single player run through, so to speak, is playing through Sebille's story. So yeah, we're gonna get back into doing that. This is me, and this is my wife, apparently, according to her at least. We need to go find her. Today's quest is I must find my wife. Strange woman. I walked up to her, actually. She didn't walk up to me. If anything, a strange woman walked up to her, and she called her wife. So we're gonna roll with it. But we got shipwrecked. We were a prisoner on a ship, being transported to, I believe, this Fort Joy place. And the boat got attacked when a void creature, I think it was, attacked the ship because it detected somebody using source magic. And we got washed up on the island. And that is sort of what happened. Made friends with this guy, and he's now in my party. So I intend to make friends with this guy and my wife to have a full party of 4. Normally I'd love to have Lizard in my party, but this guy is an ass. Really big ass. Such a jerk. I'm not having him in my party. I tried to like him, but he's just... he's such a jerk. Oh no, maybe if you put him in your party and get to know him, he becomes less of a jerk, but off the get-go, he's just really unlikable. At least I thought he was. But yeah, so here we are. This is my one teammate and the cat that I've acquired. So I know I want to get my wife to join my party at some point. But there was something else happening, which I don't quite remember. It's going to take me a moment to get into the swing of things again. Oh, of course, this guy. I have this guy in my group now.
Buddy?
Ooh.
Is that indigestion or is it... Oh god, not now.
Okay, so that's what he
time
was
to
doing.
find this Boris fellow.
Ah, so that's activated his quest. So he's an assassin. I have spell scrolls, I have a health potion, I have lots of food, empty potion bottle. Oh yeah, I was picking up everything I could find. That's why I've got so much stuff. Looks like
I
an
don't feel
improvement.
so good.
What have you got? That's slightly better armour for you. We haven't got any leggings. Sorry. With a key that I can't remember what it's
You gonna
for
play all
now.
day, buddy?
I feel like that was for something on the ship, so we may not need the key anymore. Oh no, that one was for the ship, or maybe they're both for the ship. Ugh.
Is that indigestion or is it? Oh God. Not now.
Blank piece of paper. A branch. I'm like this in every game, I just accumulate stuff. Let's put food over there. You can go down here. Bit of leather. That could probably be sold. Okay, I have 100 space if that's ask. Fish. Some meat. Wine, cheese bread, best kind of bread. Pumpkin soup, lemonade. A gold cup, which I know is worth a decent amount of money. Because it says it's worth at least 100 there. But I don't know if I have to find somewhere to sell it.
Oh, I don't
Lock
feel
picks.
so good.
So I think I sold a few things to try and clear out inventory space. Ooh, that's grim. For some reason I never noticed that. Carry a tattoo needle with me. Okay. Go there with the spell scrolls. Go there. Actually, I'm not going to put that by my health potion, just in case. He's got one, so he's fine. So yeah, I think I sold a lot of my stuff that I had last time. I forgot that I had a bucket helmet.
Hello. You gonna pray all day, buddy?
Okay then. Ooh, what have I done? My camera is currently... Oh dear. The camera is not locked to me, and I don't know how to relock it to me. Ah, there we go. Okay, so you have a quest.
You've read my contract. What does that look in your eye mean?
We're killing Alexander! Yes! If I hadn't played like a week ago, I could probably pick that. I have no recollection of who Alexander is. I can't remember if they're important to me, or if they're just the person who is in charge of this place, or... Well, we'll pick the one for Sebille. Sebille.
He gives you an appraising look, almost admiring.
I keep wanting to call her Sebille. Like Sebille Rampkin from Discworld. Slightly different.
I don't do it for the money. A man needs focus in life. Purpose.
So it's personal. Your purpose to kill for justice and a fair bit of pleasure. It's a little creepy. I don't know if you should tell people you do that for pleasure. It's a bit... personal.
He looks away, refusing to meet your eyes.
So yeah, it's personal.
It's personal. Though I don't know you well enough yet to say more.
That's fair. That's
I
fair.
take it you've no objections to the imminent death of my mark.
Objections. Raise your eyebrow.
Suits me. If we can make it within sniping distance of him alive, you'll have already helped me enough.
Cool. So that's what we're doing with him. Let's just go here and quickly get rid of this shirt.
The woman looks up as you approach, wiping her brow with a grease-blackened hand.
Let's see if I can remember how trade works. Okay, I know it's not worth a lot, but I just don't want it cluttering my inventory. Okay, a gold. Not what I wanted. I suppose that's fair. There's no reason for her to want an old t-shirt. So you can't just sell your tat off like you can in every other game. Now, if I recall, when we came into this town and Ifan was helping an elf girl with a little bit of trouble, and I came and assisted, and she walked off over this way, saying we could follow her.
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute intensity. It appears confused, and yet somehow compelled to continue following you.
Yes. Not sure what the cat is about. Oh, there's a dog there, so cat probably won't like him. I doubt Ifan would approve of having a bucket helmet. It's over here. I'll take that. Ooh. Hello? Is there anybody in here? Yes, there is. Oh God.
Leave me. Go. You leave me be. Just leave.
Okay.
I've got that special shipment he was asking after.
Everything now? Good.
So, this is Fort Joy.
Surely you'll have one.
A crumbling disaster.
Scram, snake face. Worse than war rations, these.
Let me guess. You're here for a match. Dunno what you heard, but they won't take it easy on you just 'cause you're an elf. Ha! That's the spirit. Down the hatch then. Thorn will eat you up.
Perhaps best not to do that right away. Oh God, look at all the stuff! But I don't think that's going to be a good idea in broad daylight.
If a match suffices, you can get my name.
And we're back out here.
Got it.
Heading into the kitchen? Don't try anything funny around, Griff. I'm watching you.
Like what you see?
Ha! Cheeky. What's your name?
Oh, I'm gonna have to pick this because it's hilarious.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. I'm Butter. Nice to meet you. Long enough, I reckon. I'm surprised they haven't come for me yet. Most folks get taken away for the cure after just a week or two. By the divine, haven't I? Back home again. Or to some... We're totally new. Sun, wine, freedom. But those are just dreams. No one can escape from here.
She laughs. The sound fills the air like the ringing of a bell.
Now, wouldn't that be something?
Can I actually have this person in my party?
Look, I have an idea. I know we don't know each other very well, but time is so short and a connection is so rare. If we get out of here, will you meet me again in Arks? I have responsibilities here. I can't start running around outside the family. It isn't done.
Right.
But once we're out of here, none of that will matter. You'll meet me, won't you? I don't care where you come from. Don't even care who you are, but I feel a connection, don't you? So, you'll meet me? These strange times can't last forever. You'll meet me then.
I mean, yeah, I do want to meet her.
She leans forward and grazes your cheek with her lips.
God, I can't keep them away from me, can I? What will my wife say?
Until then.
Can you romance people in this game? Because I get the impression like you can. Oh, is that a book?
Worse than war rations, these.
I'm not going to talk to him yet.
Don't tell anyone where you got this.
Leave him be. Don't make me say it again.
Listen, I can help you if you just...
Shut up, elf. This clown, caught him stealing from my kitchen. Still won't say where he stashed my supplies. Sound like someone you'd let off with a slap on the wrist. Supplies. Crate of food, citrus in particular. He'll talk, or he'll die quiet. Alls I want is my supplies. Happy to let this clown die in a gutter instead of my kitchen. Bring back my crate, and you got yourself a deal. Ain't been here long, have ya? No one gets to have it all. No one starves anyone else.
He twirls his knife between his fingers.
Divine's gone. This blade is the only god watching over Fort Joy.
You're not the only one with a knife, mister.
Listen up. Back off.
Not like this. There's too many of them.
Fine.
Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much.
I got that special shipment you was asking after.
Keep it down, will ya?
Worse than war rations, these.
Hey, you're a little light in your pack there, gorgeous, ain't ya? Who could blame you with the garbage they got for sale round here? Why don't you take a gander at the goodies I got? Stuff you won't find anywhere else in camp. Procured by special means.
Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much.
Hey, oh, nice try, Midge. Now, put that shiner away, and I'll shave a little off the top, how about?
Right.
Still on your feet, eh? Glad to hear it.
What you got?
Feel free to take a gander at the stock, if you're so inclined.
Ooh, throwing knife. Oh wait, I already know that, don't I? Yeah. And that. Do I know all of these? Chloroform. adrenaline, I also know.
Ain't fit for
That
beasts.
could be useful. Can't afford it. Ooh, better armor as well. She has got some good stuff. Maybe I'll come back. He's a good boy. Good boy on the beach.
The old dog whimpers sadly, sniffing your hand.
Aww.
What were you thinking, messing with those boots anyhow?
It's worth a look. I don't know what Ifam thinks of me. She's just following this elf around and she's obtaining everything she can get her hands on.
Rest now, or you'll hie yourself to the grave. Frightfully busy at the moment, love. Haven't got any liquor on hand, have you? This fella could use a little comfort.
I got some. I think I've got wine.
Why, look at that. Just what I ordered. Ain't you a peach, love? And old Dean here'd thank you too if he could.
Be kind to doctors.
Poor fella over there crossed one of Griff's card sharks and got a club to the skull. Doomed to be sure, but I'd like to ease his way out.
Aw, she's nice. I couldn't possibly steal anything from around here. Let's head in here then. I think this is where...
A little reprieve
Yeah.
from the din outside.
There she is.
Thank you for your help with that thug. Our kind of few here. We must help each other.
She bows.
I hear of no escapes. The only way out is through. Through the Magisters, through their cure. Thugs, I can stand, but I fear the Magisters.
I can understand why after the display we saw before we came into town. That was, pretty brutal.
In this cave, we trust the healer. She is young, but she sees. She knows more than we know. In the camp, the brute Griff rules. He who gives the bread has the power.
Guy we just spoke to, he seemed like a bit of a dick.
It gives me great pain. I'm with my family. We are making beautiful magic. We are healing a tree cut down with great violence. The Magisters come. My family runs, but I fall. My son looks back. I shout to him to run. I am taken.
Oh.
Wait, before you go, I am not here without your help. I do not forget this. For you, a prize. I save it for a special occasion, but I can think of no finer occasion than this. Thank you.
Got you!
Ooh.
I know they help.
That's as good as I currently have. Actually, it does a teensy bit more damage.
Whoever kills the other is the boss!
There's some more armor could be nice.
I magic
Might be
you,
nice to
you're
get a new
dead!
crossbow for Ifam. Okay.
Whoever kills the other is the boss! I magicked you, you're dead!
Okay. So she gave us a head, which is very weird and gross, but for an elf it's fine.
I feel him, but I do not see him.
So gross.
You cover your face with your hands. You've just heard the news. The elven homelands have been destroyed by death fog. It was your order who did it. How can this be?
I know they help.
I'll stab you right in the eye! Wait, I call a timeout!
I know they help.
You're too slow! You're cheating!
Sorry that was gross for you to watch.
As soon as I saw that glint in your eye, I knew we'd make a solid team.
Ifan tips his fingers to his temples and saunters ahead.
You're too slow! You can't get
No one tells me there are so many children in this Fort Joy. Magisters I handle, but small ones. We do not have many in my tribe anymore. And in yours? It is a strange moment. Elves travel far from home, or they are...
The young girl's eyes are covered, but she turns toward you when you approach. She smiles as though she recognizes you, though she couldn't have seen your face.
Ah, hello. So much you suffer. So much suffering you have and you make. Does call...
One moment. Let's do a bit of social media. There we go.
I do not mean to disturb you. It's just... Never mind. How do I help you? Ah, you help him. Your open heart surprises even me. You bless me. I feel him, but I do not see him.
It's that book again.
The child ignores you and continues with her game.
I'm playing Helene, hero of the whole world. That was my mum's name. She died when the Voidwoken came.
Suddenly, the child's face crinkles into a grimace. She seems on the verge of sobbing when her face suddenly goes still and blank. She smiles at you and continues her game.
You're too slow! Wait, I call a timeout!
This hole is too small for you to squeeze into.
I'm Helene, hero of the whole world. What? Back, evil ogre, or I'll get you with my sword!
Yep.
Oh, don't you know how to play? I'm the good guy, you're the bad guy, and I always win!
Fine. I think we're done in here. You.
State your business. The one house, the true house, the house of war. Why? Bloody slaves.
Ooh.
The soldier tightens his grip on his spear and looks past you.
I'll take that. Shit. Oh, god damn it! Shit. Well, now I'm hurting this guy. Backstab. Throwing knife. Oh crap. I didn't realise the entire cave was fighting me. Okay, I want to get out of this. Can I flee from a fight? I have made an error. Well, I suppose this is what happens when you play a thief character. I don't want to hurt these people. They haven't done anything. I just didn't like the lizard guy. How far away from the enemy do I have to be? Oh god, if I'm about to get murdered. Doing badly. I didn't want to fight these people. I made a mistake. God, Ifam can't walk very far, can he? for me. Ugh. Shit. I want to flee combat, but I have to be far enough away. I don't want to fight these people. Oh, Jesus. I'm annoyed at myself for the situation I've got myself in. I was too arrogant for my own good. I wouldn't steal in the city because I was like, there's people everywhere, it's the middle of the day. I don't know why I didn't think that in the cave with people everywhere, I would be fine. And she's gonna follow me. How far away do I have to be to flee from combat? Is that a question I can look up? I want to look this up. Divinity. How do I flee? I don't want to fight these people. There's a quick save? I should have quick saved before I did this. That would have helped. How do I quick save? Doesn't actually say. It doesn't say how far away I need to be, it just says I need to be far away. Out of range. I don't know what is within range. Oh god, he's still there! Bollocks! This isn't good, he's gonna be by himself! Oh, I can't use that. God, in this small cave, I don't think I can get out of range of anybody. Can't leave the cave either, can I? Doesn't look like it. It's going terribly. I want to keep them slowed and maybe then I can get away from them. God damn it. Neither of them are slowed anymore, which is a problem as well.
This hole is too small for you to squeeze into.
Shit, I forgot about that. God damn it! This is terrible! I'm so mad at myself. Come near me, I can shoot them with the slower next turn, I think. Jeez. Okay, that's 2 AP. So I walk far enough. 2 AP away.
Lord of the smoke.
Okay, we escaped the cave. We can now probably never go back to the cave. Oh, that was a horrendous mistake. Well, that was disastrous. Oh god. Crap. Yep. Could probably never go back to that cave now. Is it even safe for me to walk into town? Probably not. I don't know if I should just walk into a town with a... I've got stolen stuff on me now. See, that one I pickpocketed from him, and it's stolen. That one was looted from him when he was killed, and it's not stolen. So how does that work? It's not stolen once they're dead? That's also stolen. Can't wear those. Got a bit of gold there. That was an error on my part. Jesus. That could have ended badly.
Tired of the view in here yet? Well, I've got a contract to complete. After that, getting the hell out of Fort Misery seems the best option. I figure we track down my inside man, and then we take it from there. I am too, I must say. Good to know someone's got your back when the going's tough.
Ifan nods and surveys the horizon before striding on.
Okay. Right, so this is now a problem. We may be fugitives now.
You can stay out here with me if you want. You don't seem that scary.
I'm not going to steal from the child, because that's a recipe for disaster. Oh. Ooh, I'll take that.
This won't be of any use.
No, I don't need a flower pot, unless I'm going to drop it on somebody's head. Okay. That's a dead end. Map. Wow, beach is further away from the fort than I remember.
The old king Brachus watches the horizon. The statue thrums. You feel its power reach into you.
Be prepared. Hang on. How do I quick save? Okay, we'll just save. New save. Options. Controls. What is quick save? Quick save. F5. Okay. Remember that. Because I won't. Right, let's...
Brachus Rex, for it is he, stares stonily out to sea.
Okay, let's quick save.
The old king Brachus... The old king responds...
Let's go to the square. Maybe fugitives now. You cannot see me, for I am a rock. Oh, that's a magister. He probably won't like me.
Don't tell anyone where you got this.
Well, nobody's attacking me. It's probably best I never go back to that cave. let's sweep that under the rug and pretend it never happened. There's a doge who is glitching. Okay, now he's asleep. So... I want that healing potion. Cat, you'll wake him up! Come over here! Cat! Hey! Now I'm all wet. Right, read this before people realise it's stolen. Oh, I'm not pyrokinetic. Dang it! I'm gonna have to learn a fire skill then next time I level up. Okay, hopefully that won't get me into too much trouble.
This looks like the crate I'm after. But where are the contents?
That's strange. Well, there's nothing around here. Just the ocean. Dreamer's resting place. God. Notebook, journal. Oh, have I got to talk to that dude? I hope not. Stingtail.
Here you are. I wonder what keeps you. Tell me your tale. For I am an elf. The tongue of others is not my tongue. You may speak of then and when, I do not. I refuse to learn their strange speech. We are unfamiliar, yet familiar. We are the same material, you agree? I am very curious. So tell me your tale. Start from the beginning. Start from where you come. I see. Now tell me more. Tell me what you do. Tell me what you find. I understand. Now tell me how your story ends. I feel it deeply, your longing. The longing of the lost. We can see the things we lose, not with our eyes, but with our hearts. This ruby does the trick.
Oh, that was kind of in.
It is nothing. Many fragments swirl on my shore. See what I gather.
Oh, dang. Here's stuff. poison dart. Hammer, lockpick, soap, pearl. I'm good for now. I won't steal from him since he was kind enough to give me a gift. It was very sweet of a stranger. Can't just cook it on its own, okay. How about whisperwood and some fish? Dang it. Apple and fish? I don't think they tend to go together very often. Yeah, they don't. I am bad at cooking. Apple and ham, that goes together sort of, doesn't it? No, it doesn't apparently. Mushrooms? I don't know any cooking recipes. Oh, it would help if I was cooking properly. Weapons, grenades. Chanterelle. Fair enough. What if I combine this long branch with this skull? Do I make a staff? I don't. I'm not good at that. Okay, the cooking pot does not make a difference. Put that back on the ground. Book. What, can I use the cooking station now? I'm not 100% sure how this works. No. Okay. Just carry on.
Say he likes it thick and long.
Autosave means something's about to happen.
Say he likes it big and strong. Combs it out all dilly-eyed. Twists and rubs.
Crocodile. What did I just get XP for? Exploring? An oil barrel. Wow. If I had that flame dagger ability, that'd be cool. Oh god. didn't work. Just get out of the oil for a turn. Oh god, all of them? I didn't think we were going to be fighting all of them. I've made another grave mistake. I could have done with an additional party member. Let's get them slowed down. No, I want to move that way. It would help if I knew how the game worked. None of that, please. God, I now know how to get myself into it, don't I? Ouch! It's okay, I can do this. Ouch. It's fine. I can do this.
Worms, take you.
Okay, there's one done. Oh, jeez. Ow! Why can a crocodile teleport? Oh god, flanking? No, that's not nice. Cripple that dude.
Prepare yourself.
Ouch. Oh, it missed! Yay! That was automatic. Ow, that didn't miss. Kill this crocodile. Did it. We're fine. It's okay. That could have ended horrendously, but now we're another level, I think, which is nice. Did we level up? No, we didn't, but we got quite a bit of XP. and lost a lot of health. It's fine, it's fine. We can deal with that. Jesus, I'm great at getting into terrible situations. I say to a lot of people, if I had a character stat of luck, it would be 1.
I'll need to get clever with this lock.
The stuff isn't stolen, is it? It is not, thank goodness. Magic armor. I think I'm gonna have that. Hydra Fist I am not. You can have that for now. What skills does this guy have? A Geomancer and Huntsman. So, neither very useful. Ooh, he can have those. Because he's a ranged character. Weird, I thought I could reorganize this. Whatever. Oh, it's an Aether Urge thing. Huh. Well then. Can't teleport himself though, so that's mildly annoying. Let's get through the slow stuff. Let's see what's over here. A bunch of people that have been killed by crocodiles, of course. Oh, this long book. Good. It's not a teleport spell. I can filter easily enough. Just have to say escape with him. The vault ought to be just outside the prison, if I believe Barbara. And that's my golden ticket. I'll take those, and I'll take those. I don't think I need the rest of it. Well, let's find out what happened. No? No information? What else is supposed to get information from that stuff? Or does it have to be like an actual item that I consume? Fair enough, nothing else over here, by the looks of it. Just continue. bit of an annoyance now, that is. There's oil everywhere. Fish! In fact, I'm going to eat some of that fish. I loot. Guess what? I looted these. There's nothing in them anyway. It's just a crab.
Can consume their joy, their misery.
Time for crab. Hey, fella. How you doing?
Come on, you stubborn hunk of garbage.
The dwarf's fingers clamp around a splintered chunk of wood nailed to the skeleton of an old ship. His whole body strains with the effort of wrenching the plank free, to no avail.
Ah. Huh?
Hey, buddy. Was hoping that maybe you'd join my team.
Oh, that. That won't be my first or last roll on a lost boat. Reckon I might have had a harder time of it without your help, though. Bravery on the high seas is rewarded tenfold in the hall, you know. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got business to attend to.
The dwarf spits into each of his calloused palms and rubs them together before placing them both back on the plank and pulling.
Don't think that's working.
Ah, bleeding nail must be charmed or something. Go on then, give it a go.
You grab the plank and pull. The rusted nail pops loose, and the plank promptly crumbles to pieces in your hand.
Oh, look at that. Nice of you to finish the job after I loosened her up.
If I was playing D&D, this would never happen, because they never have good strength. Unless I'm playing like a warrior or a paladin. Like, rogues, no. Mages, no. Excuse me while I eat my punch.
He winks and flips a gold coin toward you. It makes a long, high arc, glinting in the sun, and lands squarely in your hand.
For your trouble. No, but I'd hoped to build something with it that would be worth 1,000. Yeah, it were a fool's errand thinking I could make something out of this heap, but I couldn't help myself from trying.
Aww.
He sucks a finger and holds it up to the wind, testing the breeze.
Winds like these, she would have capsized before she reached the break. Well, on to plan B.
This guy is actually like an intelligent version of Nazdo, a dwarf that likes ships. Huh.
He gives you a wry look, as though deciding whether to trust you.
Aye, was planning to build me a raft and paddle off. I've got business north of here, in a town called Driftwood. Far be it from me to miss an appointment. Maybe you don't.
He stands before you and pokes you in the side, seizes your shoulder with a great, strong hand.
I mean, he's gonna have to reach up.
There's something of you, you know? You don't have to accept your fate on this bloody island. You can leave here, get on with your life. Why don't we make a deal then? You help me get out of this place, and I'll do the same for you.
One moment, please. Please hold. I'm texting my dearest. Hell yeah, I like this guy as
That's
ally.
the spirit.
He lifts an invisible cap and bows with the grace of a courtier.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. The name's... well, the name's dead and buried. What matters is what they call me. Beast. Hey, now, it's quite a nice-sized place, actually. Play your cards right and I'll invite you for the summer. I'll tell you when you're older.
I need my wife.
Anyhow, we're a team now, so the me is not half as important as the us.
Aww.
Let's get down to brass tacks. Fighting, I mean. I've been up and down the realm so often it'd make your cabbage spin, and I've picked up a few tricks along the way. Truth be told, I've grown fond of crushing and casting. A battle mage, if you like. But there's not so important as team dynamics. So what'll it be?
I mean, I'm a rogue and he's a ranger. Well, wanderer is the archetype, technically, because rangers and wanderers are slightly different in this. So I need another melee person, I think. I need somebody to be a bit more of a tank, especially since the final person that I want to add into my party, my wife, I'm convinced is some sort of spellcaster. So I definitely need a tank. So I don't know if a battle mage is tanky enough, or if I should go with someone with a little more muscle. I mean, maybe Battle Mage is a good place to start, and I can sort of spec him out to be a bit more tanky, because you can, like, level up all your stats and stuff.
Then it's settled.
We'll go with what he is.
Capital. Well, that's that sorted. Onward then. I've got to get out of here, and soon. And I suppose you do too.
Dope. Split the party by dragging their portraits away from them with breaking the chain. Create groups in your party by dragging those portraits together. Never split the party! Our XP's connected, that's good. I was worried that he'd have less XP than us. Oh, he needs some equipment though, doesn't he? We've not really got anything that we can give him. What does he know? Oh, he knows Aetherurge. Aerothurge? Aerothurge. Bleh. Words. That means he can learn, no, that's Hydrophist. But he could use this, couldn't he? Because it does air damage. Yeah, I'm going to give that to him. Sword and axe. A sharp stone on a stick. Amazing. That is a cool looking sword. He's got health potions, so that's fine. Oh no, that's Ifam's bag. Oh, he has still got a health potion. Resurrection, fireball, pack, and a note. Should we read his note and find out what his story is? Don't see why not. Move that back there.
So, you read through it all, which means you know what I'm up against.
That sword is way too long for him. It's dragging on the ground. Oh, hey, Cor. No, Storm King's Thunder is not on tonight. If you didn't see in Discord, Das's work schedule has changed for this week and he's working a night shift essentially, so he can't DM for us. So I decided to play some more Divinity instead. It's the next best thing to D&D, really, isn't it?
Not much more than the paper told you. But it's enough to know I've got to stop Justinia. She's got the rebellion in her sights. My comrades. My friends. Listen up. The Queen was a good woman once, and I'm a bastard cousin, so I would know. Come rainy days, we'd sail paper boats and drop beetles on them for plank walking. She was never a beast, but her spirit roamed free. Then Queen Laura died, and it was Justinia's turn. The Divine Order was growing, and the lizards were on the move. First it was just flags. The royal insignia always flapping in my face, demanding my allegiance. Then it spread. You say a good word about Lucian, and you just disappear. Artists were cleared from the streets, replaced by royal goons in full armor. And the lizards would come, they said, and we should all be ready to take up arms if the Queen demanded it. There was no way to live. Me and the others, we decided it was time for a change.
Shadows of the past cloud his bright eyes. He no longer looks at you, but through you.
A storm is brewing, we can be sure of that. But I'm just as sure the sky will clear after. The gulls will come back to perch and the sun will dry our faces. That peace is all the more special when you've heard the thunder before it.
Interesting. Hang on a moment. Right, where were we? Okay, well now we have a party of 3. I think it's time to head into town and get our final member, and I was saving the best till last.
She's much better off.
Leave it, Sam. I won't say it again.
Please, excuse us.
You're talking to me, not her, Sam.
Oh, for the love of Lucian, Balladeer. You're acting like a madman.
Say it again. What you said about my wife. Go on. Go on, Sam.
Well, it's the truth, and you know it. She's better off. So what if it was messy? I'd rather puke myself to death 1,000 times than let the Reds get to me. If she were my wife, I'd be happy for her.
A flat smile twitches across Balladeer's lips.
She never did like you.
Oh!
Wouldn't know a thing about you and I, Gretty.
Okay.
The man looks for a moment at the corpse at his feet, then turns back toward the nearly finished coffin, bloodied hammer in hand.
Don't feel too bad. Fella had no decency. If you don't have that, you don't have anything to live for.
He nods at you and turns back to his handiwork.
Bastard.
Okay. I think that sword is way too long for him, but there we go. I haven't met anybody who I would class as Shimmer yet. There is an NPC lizard that you can get on your team, but I don't think he is like Shimmer. He is way too poncy.
What if there are no sorcerers? And why hasn't Alexander risen yet?
So the problem is that I'm playing the pre-made character who doesn't like lizards, so every time I try and talk to one, it's just like, don't like you, as all like the options. Where am I? Get some HP back. Short rest, please. If Am needs a rest as well. Here we go.
The dwarf slaps his knees and chest until a buoyant rhythm develops and begins to, well, not sing exactly, but chant.
There are some characters or companions who want to speak with private. Okay. So we should walk away?
Sorcerers. Why hasn't Alexander risen yet?
They stole me boots and burned me hat, but beast of the sea will come asking for me. They locked me up with a pig and a rat, but beast of the sea will come asking for me. Oh, not bad for being off the top of me head.
He bows to an almost comical depth, then rises and laughs.
Welcome to the Joy, my famed friend.
Well, I wasn't feeling so welcome till now. You almost had me dancing. You got any more songs in you? This savage beast could use some soothing.
Okay.
Well, I got a right good rebel whooper on hand, warning of the barbaric beast. The others, well, it ain't so respectful, but Royal Guards folk on holiday always ate it up.
Gotta admit, I'm tired of hearing the shanties all singing my praises. Let's hear the Royalist tune. I bet it dresses me down real good.
One Royalist tune coming up. Oh, Macca Miles, bastard born, the man had life enraged him. A gnashing varmint he became, so Queen sought then to cage him. A pitiful sight, his inadequate fight, the quivering lump sent out of Queen's sight. Marcus Miles, bastard born, the royal knights upstaged him.
Ha! I knew there'd be some good lines in there. Quivering lump. Too funny to be mad at.
The Royal Guard. They'd sing this while wandering the hinterlands, looking for rebels in the shadows. It was some time ago, of course. Back when you
This
were
guy's
banished
nice.
to the Isle of Mists.
Beast looks to the ground for a moment, but just a moment. His cheeks rise and redden, and he roars in laughter.
Those were the days, eh, chum? Well, I've got to get moving. Good to see a friendly face, though. Ain't too many wandering around this glum camp.
Oh, well that was nice. Where does it say how much they like me? Aptitude? Oh, there we go. Attitude. I read that as aptitude for some reason.
Not drawing many winning cards of late, but I won't be crying over it. Sailed away from my last island prison scot-free. No reason I can't do it again. Well, it's complicated. Where to even begin? They're gorillas.
Beast chuckles as your forehead crinkles in confusion.
You know, as in guerrilla warfare? Geralt, I thought you had a funny bone in you, but I swear some witch doctor's gone and yanked it out.
Oh, okay, I found it funny once I got it.
Good women, good men. Still fighting the good fight, too. Though most of them fled to the hinterlands. The wave dancer's crew's probably gone to join him. No offence to you, but I missed him. Still, it's probably best I don't subject him to all this. Power, plain and simple. It's like this. Some people, when they get a taste of something delicious, They want more and more of it. Like fried sea bass. Once you start, you can't stop slurping. Justina got a taste of that power the first time she threw a mouthy jester into the dungeon at the urging of her advisor, just 'cause he pointed out her, rotundness. That's a word, right?
I think so.
That's where it started. And it still ain't finished. Of course I did. But I didn't have the sway that advisor of hers had. Might as well have spilled my guts to a stone wall.
It's always the advisors, isn't it? Or the viziers.
Amazing how quick things changed. When I was a lad, Laura would invite lizard dignitaries, elven seers, folk like that. Big fish from other ponds. Now, a lizard don't dare step foot in the kingdom, lest some sword-loving royalist scrape off his scales. Can't stand those types. But I don't blame them. Some folk, they've got the short end of the stick. They've got lots of anger in their hearts. And when your queen tells you who you're supposed to hate, well, that's who you hate. Shite like that, that's why I did the noble thing. I fought it. You shouldn't have to fear your own queen, and you shouldn't have to fear some bogeyman just because that queen's needing a scapegoat. Aye, this is a good one. Now, close your eyes and let it wash over you. The beast of the sea is skippering his beloved ship, the Wave Dancer, heading to Reaper's Coast. His target's there, you see. A notorious criminal kingpin called Lohar.
Right.
The sails are full and the crew's in right spirits, barking shanties like a chorus of seals. Tell my mates I sailed the straits and soon will dock in the Echo's Hall. Ain't to last, though. Magister ships surround the Wave Dancer like sharks circling their prey. The brave rebels are on the ropes until the legendary beast boards the Magister flagship and summons a cyclone the likes of which no man or woman has seen. Rain and wind, void-woken everywhere, and our hero beast, the valiant, selfless beast, surrenders himself to the Magisters so the Wave Dancer may escape amid the rising chaos. What bravery! What sacrifice! Ah, what bollocks. I ain't no hero. Besides, you know how the rest goes. Hell, you're helping to write it. The Magisters haul me off, and soon enough, I'm heading to Fort Joy. Collared, like the beast I am. Aye, a captain ain't nothing without a crew.
Aww.
So, how'd they get you? Well, I won't pry until I have to. But I should tell you, I ain't too big on secrets. A well-greased crew's got no time to be dancing around each other.
You're with the wrong person.
As for me...
He runs a hand slowly down the plaits of his beard, smiling sumptuously.
I don't plan to spend a moment longer here than is strictly necessary.
Okay, we'll ask about Lahar later.
Here I thought I was a talker.
Ask about Lahar later, that's enough for now.
The hinges rust.
You there. You've just arrived, isn't that right? Are you quite alone? It's just, I've a proposition. Something very worth knowing. But it's hardly a group affair. I only need one.
I don't know if I trust this dude. I'm not interested.
Oh, noble. But after the Magisters take you all, your nobility will have been for nothing. Good luck with your friends, though. Enjoy your last days in good company, won't you?
Dodgy dude. Takes one to know one after all. Fish. Take some more mushrooms. Ooh, a sharp rock.
I'm not mad, darling. I'm not mad.
He hasn't changed a bit.
Sweetheart?
Always late.
Did you see them, miss? Bishop Alexander and the Hammer herself. They were so close, almost within arm's reach. They were just there but a moment ago.
Fine. Right, well, back to business. Time to meet my wife. Where's my wife? My wife is here. Hello, dearest darling.
Hey, I know you.
Losa,
Yes.
the dark-eyed jokester you met aboard the ship, waves enthusiastically and dips into a mock elegant curtsy.
Back then, I was Madame Josephine Gribbles de Pube, and you were
your wife.
Sebille, right? Glad to see you made it. Nothing like a nice tentacle slap across the moor to set the tone for the week, eh? How'd you escape? Me too. Did you hear something? When you were in the water, I mean. I heard the same thing. Do you know what this means? It means I'm not the only...
Losa's voice catches in her throat. The joy drains from her face. Her eyes lose focus, and her whole body goes rigid. She is stock-still, waxy-skinned, her eyes dark. Greyish-black veins run from her eyes down her cheeks. Her head snaps to you mechanically, and her eyes lock with yours, dark pupils dilated into great black voids. Light suddenly flashes back into her face. The grey veins drain to pinkish flesh, and her whole body relaxes.
Anyway, what were we talking about? Ah, it's nothing really. It's just... I'm just a bit... well, a bit... hospitable? Put it like this. You've never been a host, I bet. That's because you're an infested clump of leaves on the side of the road. That ain't bad, though. I'd give just about anything to be like you. But I'm a roadside inn. Red door, flowers out front, friendly lady at the door beckoning you in for half price. Like a goddamn gold star inn for the disembodied. Now, isn't that just the question of the hour? I can't be sure just yet. I'll be surprised if it's a demon. Definitely not a sprite either. Maybe a spectre, but I wouldn't bet money on it.
Words,
So,
words.
how are you enjoying the joy?
Danger to yourself and society.
Yeah, same story here. Reckon in my case, they might actually be right, though. So, you want to check this place out together? Strength in numbers and all that.
Hell
It does,
yeah.
right? Before we head out, I've got more than a few tricks up my sleeve. So you'll have to pick which one I'll pull out if... when push comes to shove.
My wife is a spellcaster.
Lately, I've been into the enchanting arts, but I can shoot, slash, summon, steal, whatever your little black heart desires. So, what'll it be? Sounds
There we go.
fine. So, we're good to go?
Awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that was easier than I thought. And I'll do my best to stay myself. Lead the way.
Awesome. My wife is in the party. Huh, she doesn't have a backstory letter. That's interesting. Okay, so... she has a staff. I don't think I have any improvements for that. I want to learn that for myself. It was this guy, I think, I was considering teaching Rain to, because he has points in... oh no, he has Aero Third, not Hard Fist. She is both of those. Okay. I'm not sure we need anybody to know Rain currently. I might consider selling that if she already knows it. So we don't need millions of people casting Rain. Electric, Hail and Rain, yeah. What does he have? Battering Ram, Radiance, and Petrifying Touch. That's cool. so these two have the highest HP, interestingly. Yeah. 12 in Constitution. Really? He has the lowest Constitution? That's surprising. I'm gonna increase that. We'll increase his as well if he's gonna be our go-to tank. Need to get these people some more equipment. Right! Well, now we have everybody in our party. I'm a little unsure of what to do. I've got a few flags on my map, but I'm not really sure what they do. There's the entrance to the arena. That's the entrance to the cave, which I can never go back to. Dreamer's resting place, I don't know what that means. Magister Boris. There's more stuff over here, which I could go explore. Bishop. Oh, search of a lizard dreamer called Stingtail, the one who cut my slave scar into my cheek. Oh, okay, we're gonna do that next. Sebille has those who haven't seen before.
Not drawing many winning cards of late, but I won't be...
Camera, please. Sebille has a scar there, which is part of her backstory, and part of the reason I chose to play her, because her backstory is that her old master, because she was like a slave assassin, used it to control her, which those who play and watch Blood and Sand know is basically almost a carbon copy of Delmara's backstory. And she is also a rogue, so I was like, I'm gonna play her, because my character is in this game. So yeah, let's do that, because that's like backstory for me. If we end up killing this person, well, it would be a very Delmara thing to do. We stole from this guy earlier, he was asleep. That's where we got this fire dagger thing from that I want to learn. I could just kill him, but I think it would be useful to gain information from him.
Huh? What? But I was... It was... Please, tell me. Tell me. Why did you wake me? I was so close, so close. Hmm? I am Stingtail. Who is asking?
Ooh.
Sebille, is it? Have we met? I don't seem to remember that name, though there's something familiar about your face, your cheek.
Something suddenly dawns on Stingtail, and he goes quite pale.
Yeah, I should think so. I'm pretty sure this guy's gonna die. Unless he's like super overpowered or has like teleporting magic. I'm pretty sure we're gonna end up killing this guy.
Confound my drug-addled brain, it is... she. You're she. The Master's chosen. Why do you seek me? I was made to weave your scar. They forced my hand. I never had a wish to blemish you, enslave you. I would undo it if I could. Oh, I surely would. I surely would. But I cannot. Only the Master. Only the Master can.
I want to go for this option, but that feels like the in-character option. I don't know. Because the end goal is to kill the Master. We need to know where they are.
But I don't know. How could I? The Master finds. He is never found. You must know that. Surely you know that.
Stingtail writhes in your grip as he gapes at you with fear-smothered eyes, his voice a pitiful wheeze through his tightened throat.
Please, I don't know the whereabouts of the Master.
Your nails dig deep, and Stingtail's blood flows copiously, as if eager for release, but he doesn't speak a word.
Oh no, not eyes. No, I hate eyes.
This time, he hisses loudly, the sharpness of the pain getting the better of him.
No, stop! The wolves! The lone wolves! They may know about the Master. The Master, he's been using lone wolf mercenaries ever since your escape. You vanished, so he needed others to do his bidding. They may know where he is. Lone wolves need to be paid in person. They may know where he is.
See, I don't want to pick either of these options because Ifan is a lone wolf. I know that from the letter he has on him. So I already know where to find a lone wolf. It'd be him.
Who would know? Who would know? Must be Griff. Yes, Griff knows. I assure you.
Griff.
He's over yonder in the kitchen. The cook, the celery man, the butcher man. But he knows things. If there's wolves on the prowl, Griff will have caught their scent. I've told you all. Told you all I can. Have mercy, fair lady. Have mercy.
Stingtail stands before you, a broken mess, quivering with fear and pleading miserably to spare his life.
I don't know. Again, this is one of those things where I'm unsure what to do because my gut feeling probably isn't what the character would do, but I'm not 100% sure. Because like to compare it to our D&D sessions, Domara killed all the teammates that she worked with previously in the guild, but they were all dicks to her, so she hated them all regardless. Whereas this guy is in a similar situation in that he was being forced to do what he did. And honestly, he's a little bit pathetic. And it's just so pathetic. I've already stolen from him, so my gut is telling me to let him live.
You turn around and take 2 steps before turning back and looking him in the eyes. He shakes like a dead leaf in the wind as you blow him a kiss.
Moment there, I thought you were going to kill that lizard.
Ooh.
I was, but as you can tell, I'm quite cursed with kindness.
Did they think better of me because I didn't kill him? Because that's nice. I do want my teammates to like me.
Ifan looks over at you with a grimace. The emotion flitting behind his eyes is hard to grasp. Is it sorrow? Shame? Guilt?
Right, Ifan, what do you know? Because you're a lone wolf.
Sure. That's the kind of contract some lone wolves accept.
Sensing your rage, Ifan steps back a few paces at speed. He holds his hands up in placation.
Just the anger radiates. It is a d6 worth of flame damage if you stand too close.
Look, I understand your anger. Truly I do. But you know lone wolves are a large network of mercenaries, right? On contracts we work pretty independently. You know, alone.
Right. Just turning my foot warmer back on. Because I have bad circulation and freezing feet.
You and I are alike, Sebille. No point denying it. And working together, there's nothing the two of us couldn't do. Let's keep it that way. I wouldn't expect anything less.
Ifan smiles at you. The smile looks genuine, and he looks relieved. But can you trust your eyes? Can you trust a lone wolf?
This is not a happy situation. Only he went back to sleep. No, I'm not going to go talk to him again. Great. So that's the cave we can never go back into.
The man sleeps so deeply, he might as well be dead to the world.
Something's about to happen because the game saved.
Thing eating corpses?
The creature heaves through lips gummed with human gore. It turns to you with great effort, pain apparent in every movement, and madness screams from its wide, bloodshot eyes.
You. Quite lost. Quite lost. Careful, or they'll cross your wires. Now, a little query. Where grows the yarrow? Quickly now, for I haven't much time.
The creature gingerly takes the plant into his bloodied hands. He runs his fingertips over the white flowers. His panting breath slows.
Darling, dear darling child. Hello, yarrow girl. Can it really be you?
The creature clenches the plant tightly. His breath quickens. He seems liable to lunge at you at the drop of a pin.
You wouldn't understand. A father's pride, a father's love.
The creature begins to weep. Fast, silent tears spill from his eyes as he clutches the little cluster of flowers to his heart.
For you, my ring, part of me, name of Migo. Thank you. Pretty.
I know what to do with this one because we did it in a multiplayer game with some friends.
Boring.
Boring! Jesus, playing an elf.
It's been too long, my dear.
Elves can eat stuff. I don't understand why it doesn't work. Okay, Mr. Tank can have the hat. You can also have this. Better.
Pretty, pretty, pretty.
I need a fishbone. I don't need a fishbone. Right. Can I go up here? I avoided it before because it didn't look very friendly. I'll take that as a no.
The Magister stares at the ground, unaware of your presence. With a start, she looks up and realizes someone is standing right beside her. Her eyes meet yours. She doesn't blink.
The Divine is dead. The Bishop is all we have left.
Yep.
Yes, our Lord Bishop is human, and so is his father, the Divine. The Divine.
Her voice trails to silence, and she resumes staring at the ground, lost deeply in thought.
I do wish Alexander would ascend sooner rather than later. They say his powers are not developing as they should. They blame the Voidwoken. But we need his powers to develop so that he may banish the Voidwoken. It's quite the pickle. Hmm? Oh, yes. Only a week or two before, well, you know. I wanted to serve him more than anything. But who didn't then? He was driving the Black Ring back, soon to rout them entirely.
Yeah.
Bad luck to that one. I salute you.
What? Hang about. What happened there? Oh, you did not. You! I ain't having that. I ain't having him killing my cat. Nah, 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 nah. I dealt with the accidental fight before. I dealt with the crocodiles. But nah. I'll remember not to go near them then. I was right to avoid that place before. Why would they just shoot a cat? That was so mean.
Is that thing eating corpses?
I'll go do this again. Let's get through this quickly.
The creature heaved.
You now, a little...
The creature...
Darling, dear. Dear...
The creature begins...
For you. Pretty, pretty, pretty.
Big bags. That upset me. If you couldn't tell, that upset me. Equip. Equip. Save. Much like when I play Skyrim, I forget about the whole quick save thing. Alright, let's not go over there. Apparently there's a guy over there we need to talk to. Is there any way I can tell the cat not to follow me so it doesn't get hurt? That's still there, but I've done that. understand.
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute intensity. It appears confused, and yet...
It's fake. See, corpse eaters actually eat dead body parts to access memories of the dead. That's why I ate that thing, but it didn't do anything. Far out, genius, thrifty. If and his pet pal? Well.
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey.
What? How did I get... Hey, stop following me. Huh? Yeah, fine. I'm fine. I'm not sure. It's all a little foggy.
The cat opens his mouth as if to speak, but his eyes lose focus, and with a jerk he turns away from you.
Something strange about the cat. All the more reason I'm glad that we kept it. Very strange. Can we, like, tell it to stay, or...?
Collar, on, sauce, gone, go!
Fine. Well, that means Ifan probably could have spoken to those crocodiles. I had no idea he had the pet pal trait.
Griff glances from his blade to you and back again.
Do ya? What authority is that? I wouldn't count on that. Not when I find out who's been blabbing. Anyway, lone wolves, you said. Question is, why would I interrupt peeling them potatoes to tell you about lone wolves?
Ooh.
I ain't no gentleman, and you don't look like no lady.
I mean, I should probably have expected that reaction, really.
Now, listen here. I'll make it easy for you. You're gonna dig into your pockets and fish out a nice pile of shiny ones. You do that, and I'll point you to the wolves. Let them sort you out. Deal? If you must. Anything else?
What a pain. Right. Not what I wanted
Bow
to
your
do.
head, please! If we chant the endless prayer, the next divine will ascend, even if your kind has displeased the god so terribly of late.
Right, it's over this way where I need to find the girl, which is to do with the quest, which I know
I
because I
told
did
him
it
I'd
before.
known exactly, didn't I?
I don't think I ain't watching. That's your fifth blue just to this road.
Anna!
I don't know what I expected.
You there? Elf? I'm looking for an inmate. A smallish man, thick spectacles, prone to somewhat eccentric chatter. He wears a large bronze pendant with a dragon stamped into it. Have you seen him? You have seen him? Tell me, where was he? And you're very sure it was him?
She inspects the ring closely.
This can't be. You said he was upon the beach, yes? I need to have a look myself. This simply can't be.
Okay, well, that's that bit done. I didn't know there was a ladder back there.
Lest the void overtake and devour us all.
No, just because the pair of you are filthy cheating liars don't mean I can't beat ya.
The priest's jaws might be sewn shut with fishing wire, so harshly do they clench at the sight of beast. He speaks one clipped, precise syllable.
Son, I'm not offended by the beast. No matter how foul that name feels to my lips. Just disappointed.
He turns his attention to Beast himself, whose face looks oddly blank, given his usual rambunctious demeanor.
Did you think your merry band could try to toss Justinia into the sea and the clouds would turn to rainbows? A storm of your making still rages, and whenever word of your deeds reaches our ears, lightning strikes. When your flunkies scream for revolution, I know what they're really screaming for, Beast. And I know it's dwarven blood being shed.
Someone had to stand up to Justinia. Not all of us are like you religious types. You fold up your hands and pray. Like that's going to feed the hungry and bathe the young. I'm not given to prayer. I just get things done.
I would sooner implore Duna to intervene than to leave behind a trail of crimson limbs for the innocent to clean away.
The priest collects himself. His eyes still burn, but his words are ice.
May the Seven bless you, Beast.
Well then, he's a popular man, isn't he?
Looky here, mates. A fresh face. We love fresh faces, don't we? Oh, yes, we do.
Our Father, who presideth over us all.
Don't like these guys. When somebody engages me in conversation, I can't imagine it's going to be very good.
Why don't you join us in a round of cards? First hands on the house. No problem, Freshie. In that case, enjoy your stay. But I'll be needing to collect your interment fee first, of course. I'm sure the Reds told ya. No one gets along without paying the interment fee. So, let's make this easy. Empty your pockets. Well, ain't you the playful one, gorgeous? I like them odds. Let's play.
Let's see how
He
this
reaches
goes.
towards you to take a card and...
Ooh.
His purse slips easily into your palm, and you secrete it away.
Hey, hold on a darn minute there.
Oh, damn it.
These cards are marked. But you guessed that already, didn't ya? All right then, what am I holding? Wrong. You may be beautiful, but you've got the brains of an elf. Pay up now, or we'll have to play some other games with you, since you're such a playful thing. We'll see about that, Freshie.
Here we go. I knew this was going to happen, I could tell.
Glory is mine.
That set the... okay, that set it on fire, apparently. He died very quickly. going to be very short round of combat.
Maker.
That didn't take long at all. Okay, I need my wife to put some rain down. Yeah. I like that you could do that to deal with problems. Not kill people, I mean like rain. Take all that. Some better boots, somebody can have them. So, one has been poisoned, one just has been knifed, and the other has been burned and electrocuted. Ooh, health potion. Okay, axe. Battle Mage can have a new axe. There we go. That's looking better. Yeah, that's what I mean, Core. Your spells actually affect the environment. Right, tattered shoes. Who is going to have the shoes? Physical armor. Let's see. Physical armor. 10, 0, 7, 4. Maybe Ifam should have it because he's got the lowest health. There's big boots. I'm still carrying this knife, but it's a stolen knife, and I don't know if walking around town with it equipped is going to be good or not. I don't really want to risk it. Well, we've dealt with that problem. It will probably create more problems in the future, but we have dealt with it.
It's too tight.
I assume if something's marked as wares, it will appear when you try to sell stuff. Let's get rid of that. Nobody's going to want that. I offended the last merchant I spoke to when I tried to sell her my old clothes.
The woman is scrabbling at her throat, as though she can hardly breathe. As she catches sight of you, recognition flashes in her terrified eyes. She drops her hands from her throat and starts hyperventilating.
Ben, Mist, Ifan, Mist, you killed them! You killed them! He killed them all! Murderer! Keep him away from me! Help! Somebody! Keep him away! Guards! Guards! Keep him away from me! Stay back. Stay back. Keep that monster Bedmest away from me.
Okay, looks like there's not a lot to do with that interaction. Maybe I chose the wrong thing.
Please, please, you must help me. No one here will help me. Not one of these bastards. A child is missing. Oh, bless you, bless you. She's been missing for days now, and not a single soul will help me look for her. Irma's her name. She's about as high as your hip. Black of hair, a quiet child, not prone to wandering off. I'm sick with worry, completely sick. And no one in this damn camp will lift a finger to help me find her. I last saw her just here, near 3 days ago. She was playing with her little doll, and I was washing out her tunic. I turned from her for one moment, and she was gone. Left her doll behind, too. It's so unlike her. Yes, of course. Here, you should take it with you. When you find her, give her the doll and tell her, Mummy says this is for her little chicken, and it's time to come home. That's what I call her. My little chicken.
She soaks up a steady stream of tears with her shirt sleeve.
She ought to come with you then. She ought to follow you back to me. This place turns people cold. Cold and wicked. That fellow Jeth over there speaks unutterable evil, but I can't move away from him. What if Irma comes back and I'm not here? You are an angel.
I'm gonna give the doll... Just because 9 times out of 10 I'm the one that does the talking.
Irma? Irma!
Alright, what are you saying
My
to
fella
upset
can't hear
people?
himself think with all this racket. Day and night she hollers after that child. You hear that, Farah? You gotta cut that out. What's happened to you? Aye, she needs help, but none that I can give. Mad as a cuckoo, that one, and twice as loud. Distraught don't even begin to cover it. She's hollering after that child of hers. Killed by a void woman, she was. Been dead and buried for a month now. Never even stepped foot in Fort Joy.
Aww.
And there ain't no amount of hollering that'll bring her back.
Irma? Where are you, darling?
She don't listen to reason. Maybe you'll have better luck than I. If I have to hear her calling after Irma another day, I might lose my head. And there's not a soul here who blame me.
Please, can you... An elf! Stay away, cannibal. If I find out you've gone near my baby, I'll skin you alive. I don't care. I don't care. Irma?
Any markers on the map that could help with this situation? Probably not by the looks of it. We've not had any luck finding that food either.
Where are you, darling?
Amiro's been accused of stealing food and we've not found it. That's the dude that wanted our help. But only one of us, which was suspicious. I'm at a bit of a dead end again. I don't want to go back over to there because the cat will get shot. Can I have the cat stay with the group?
Dallas, you maniac.
Okay, so the cat sticks with them. Okay. So we'll stay here with the cat. And these two can go and question this guy. I feel like Ifam's probably better at talking anyway. Just make sure it's not following us. Okay, it's nearly 11 as well, so I'm probably just gonna do this conversation to see where it goes, and we'll probably end. Who is it we want to talk to? Boris. This guy.
Ifan strides up to the Magister, speaking in a calm and controlled voice. Though you can't hear what he whispers, the Magister's face turns whiter than snow as he hands a note to Ifan with shaking hands.
Don't! I'll give you the information. Here, just don't! All right.
Fine.
Who in their right mind would think of a thing like this?
That was nice and easy. Okay, so we're all grouped up again. Huh. That was a lot quicker than I expected. So was that to do with Ifan stuff? Not skills, journal. Oh yeah. Contact with Magister Boris. I need to clearly go through this. Lost doesn't have anything. Okay, this one doesn't have anything in here. Oh yeah, I need to go back to that because we can see the aftermath of that. Near a beach on the western edge of the Hollow Marshes. Is that an area we've been to? No, this is all beaches and stuff.
Who in
That's
their
a new
right
flag.
mind would think of a thing like this?
Ifan catches you looking over at him. He raises his eyebrows.
What?
He barks a laugh, then shakes his head sheepishly.
I wanted some information. That Magister wanted to negotiate. I negotiated. Oh, it's just practice. All in the way you set your jaw, lass. I'll teach you someday. I only do it when it's necessary. And it was necessary back there. He wanted me to kill someone. I didn't want to kill them. Being a little impolite seemed the least bad option. An elf, like you. An innocent. But if you're about done with the lecture, let's keep moving.
Ooh.
After reading the scrap of paper he took from the Magister, Ifan marks a spot on your map and looks out to the far horizon.
Didn't like that.
As soon as I saw that glint in your eye, I knew we'd make a solid team.
Seeming surprised, Ifan gladly takes the drink from your hands and downs a hefty glug.
Ah, that hit the spot.
Ah.
He holds the flagon out to you. The alcohol hits you like the void itself. Your head spins and your feet feel unsteady. Suddenly, being stuck in a prison ruled by the despotic order doesn't strike you as the worst way to spend time.
This reminds me of sharing Rotgut with Roost and the boys back at camp. Wish they weren't so far. So tell me, if we weren't stuck here, what would you be doing with your time? Not what I'd choose for myself, but you do you.
You do you.
Relic of flame. That brew went straight to my bladder. If you'll excuse me.
Jeez. Well, we regained a little bit of friendship. Sorry I offended you,
Tired
Ifan.
of the view in here yet?
He freezes and shoots you a wary glance, looking for all the world like a wild animal caught in the lantern light of a racing carriage.
Well, why not? Go ahead. Not much, I'll tell you that. Why? What do you think of them? Sharp eyes, lass. But they can't keep the likes of us locked up too long, I'll wager. Come on, let's poke around and see if we can sniff out some blind spots in their surveillance.
I'm sorry I offended you, Ifan. You're a really cool guy. Okay, we got it on 18. That's fine. I think 18 is actually attitude 15. Hers can't be hikers, no.
Hey.
Hi, wife.
Hi. Ooh, so serious. What's up? Well, I was giving this concert up on Overlook Hill. There was a great crowd. They were really feeling it. But I guess it was too good. I had me a little sauce flare-up. Everyone went a bit, I don't know, wild, rabid. I snapped out of it before anyone got hurt, but the Magisters caught me backstage afterwards. At least I went down doing what I loved. Of course I do. What's your poison? A woman after my own heart. I've got one in the works right now, actually. Been writing it on a hand harp, but I could try it unaccompanied.
Losa sways to the left and claps twice, as though clearing the air. Her eyes flutter shut, lips set in a serene smile, and she starts moving to an inaudible rhythm. A faint hum moves with a rhythm low and clear. It sounds like a river, like a whistle, like nothing else.
Sorry, I'm rusty, I guess. From the top.
Do you want something to drink as well?
You and me. I can't. It's nothing. Let's keep moving. The sooner I find a way to get this bloody thing out of my head, the better. Nope. This one doesn't talk to me. It talks through me. You'll know it when you see it. How very sweet of you to notice. I know, it's weird. One of the many side effects of the visitor upstairs.
She drums on her forehead with 2 fingers, smiles grimly, and shrugs.
They used to be blue. Oh well.
She bats her eyelashes at you in an exaggerated flutter, then bursts out laughing and punches your arm.
Character. I like that. I'm going to use that. If I can say nothing else for my current companion, at least I can say it gave me a bit of character.
Yes.
So what's it like, being alone in your head?
It's still pretty noisy.
Guess we can enjoy the quiet when we're dead.
Right, now that I'm done flirting, it's past 11 o'clock, so I guess I'll finish here. We're still in the same place where we started, except now I have a full party. And I'm desperately trying not to offend anybody, because I would like to keep that full party. I've not really gotten much further. I've got a few hints. Oh, I didn't read the note. Was that so far joy? Yes. Okay. Not all the way over there? God. So we gotta go... We can't go around here because it's broken off. Where the heck do we go? Maybe we need to go back to these places. We could go back to the turtles. There were turtles here which I didn't fight, but I could probably fight them now. I've got a stronger party. Plus I defeated those crocodiles, so I'm sure that's okay. Right, I'll try and remember that for next time. Next time we're going to go and have a look at those turtles and see what else is in that area. After then, I don't know, we may have to give Griffith the money. I don't really want to, but we may have to. So, I have no idea when I'm going to stream this next, but I'm trying to stream more regularly, which is what I said last time. Hopefully we'll have Storm King's Thunder again next week. I don't know, because of our DM's schedule. He was hoping that it would only last a week, but there's a chance it may last longer, this sort of brief thing that he's got going on. But, yeah, keep an eye on Twitter, and I'll see you when I see you. Until then, take care, everyone. Bye.